Hello guys, so in this video, this is the last part of this series on CRUD operation in Python. So basically in this video, we are going to talk about the edit and delete book. So basically we are going to now, because previous video we did on add book and read books. So in this video we are going to talk about the edit book and delete book. So it's basically now simple and we are adding on this. So let's go to our text editor and now start our coding. So definitely the delete operation is simple. So what we are going to do here is maybe I can first show you how we are going to do the edit and the delete. So let me show you from the video, from the done work. So we are going to run the program and see how we are going to do about it. So add book. Like that. So let's try to edit book. So it's going to serve us like this. You can edit the title. So first to edit the book, you have to provide the code. So this is the code for the book we want to edit. So let's provide our own code. So it's going to print error book code that doesn't exist. So let's try now with the valid one. Like that. It's going to give us a menu. So you select the option that you are going to edit. So we can maybe pass in the title. So enter the new title, the thing. Congratulations. Like that. So now we can head back to main menu. So let's view. You see the link and grow rich. So that's basically what we are going to do in this video. So that's all for this. So let's now do the work. Let's do the delete. So I'm going to delete book. So this is the delete book. So the other thing, now we are going to request the code from the user. So enter the book code to delete. Like that. So again, we need the code in form of an integer, as I had stated in previous video. So when you get the code, you're going to check if the code exists. If code in self, so if it exists in books, in the dictionary of books. So if code in, it's first pass. So if the code doesn't exist, so we are going to print. So indent, again indent. We need this in a new line. We are going to print error wrong code provided. Like that. So if the code exists, what we are going to do is to delete. So we are deleting the self.books. Then you pass the code. So we are going to delete that. Then you can print. So that is it for delete. So now let's head back now to edit. So again, first we have to recognize where we are. Edit book. So the next thing now again we are going to request the user to enter the code. So enter the book code to edit. Like that. Again we need the code in integer form. Like that. So when you get the code, you are going to check if code in self dot book that if code exists, then you will do your magic on that. So we are going to edit. If the code doesn't exist, again you are going to print. So again, like that, and we need this in a new line too. So after that, now we can do, if the code exists, we can do the part of editing. So to edit, now it's like you are repeating this add-in, but it will be treated in a different way. So we can just copy paste this. It's just simple. I'm going to explain. So on editing, so you get the book title, but before that, we need to ask the user to select the option on which he is going to edit. So let's create a menu where we are going to ask the user to select the option. So the first option will be title. So that's next line. Again, we need this indented to differentiate it to the main menu title. Another thing is so indent this still for the next one. That is other. Then next line indent three, that is date published. Alright, that next line indent. This one is price. Next line indent. This one is copies. Next line indent. This one is to exit. Okay, let's first confirm whether there is any of it I have omitted. They are five. Yeah, five. So when we ask the code, now we ask the user to select. So now we are asking the user to select an option title or the one that the user wants to edit. So again, we can edit the code. So on this one 6, we are going to edit. So next line indent. So like that. So again, after that, now we are going to request now to get the user input selection, which will be asking the user to enter the option. So again, like we did on the menu, so we are going to do this. If option equals 1, so if option equals 1, then you are going to take the request the user to enter the title. So when user enters the title, you're going to take the self dot books, then you are going to pass in the code, then the title of the book we are editing, then we pass in the title. Yeah, like that. So if so we can just delete this and follow the first one. So let's edit this title. The one is author. So that is it for the editing. Again, we need to run this loop to infinity to an extent that the user is the only one who will break the loop, because the user might need to edit maybe the title order or some two entries. So we don't need to each time requesting the user to edit the title, then go back to main menu edit. No, we are going to run the loop until the user is done on editing. So let's do that as we did on the menu. So this one is going to be repeated from here after the user has entered the code. Maybe he or she wants to edit. So from there, let's indent all these. Yeah, like that. But through, so the moment he is going to break this loop is when he or she wants to return to main menu. Print. Then we are going to break that loop and call the main menu add self dot menu book, like that. So, and that is it for editing. I think we did a good job of enter the book title, so to ensure everything is okay. Date published, like that. Price, space. So again, the code, you can see there is difference between these others of self books on the book details and the code. You can see this and this. So that's all for editing. So let's test our code whether it's working as it's supposed to work. I guess we did a good job. So let's not do the guesswork. Let's now test our program. Let's do this. So let's run the program. We start by adding. Let's add a book. So book added successfully. So again, what you're going to test, let's add another book. Like that. So that's successfully. Let's read books. See, those are the list of books available. Another thing now we can do is edit. Edit. Enter the book code. The book code you are going to edit is I think Growrich. So let's use that. Enter the book code. Again, this one we are supposed to indent like the edit book. Let's do that. Enter the book code. Supposed to be indented, yeah, like that. But we are not going to cancel. So let's enter the code. Let's enter the code that doesn't exist. We have a problem on that. Enter the code to edit. So this one is supposed to be inside the loop. It's supposed to be inside the loop like that. Sorry for that. So we need to return. So let's cancel. Again, let's check the errors because I don't want us to cancel this program again. Everything is indented as it's supposed. This one is not indented. Like that. This one needs a new line. This one needs to be indented. Like that. So let's run it again. Invalid option is supposed to be indented. Again, if the user enters a wrong code, you're supposed to ask the user to re-enter this. Yeah, yes, like that. Enter the option to edit. Yeah, like that. So let's run again now. Let's add another book. So let's read. You can grow rich. Yeah, that's doing good. So the other thing we are going to do now is edit. Let's edit. Enter the book code to edit. Let's repeat, enter the wrong code. Enter the book code. So we have an error on that. Enter the book code to edit. It's not supposed to work like that. Let's check. Sorry for this silly mistake. So this one here, it's supposed to be the while loop. We defined the while loop in a wrong position. So from this code, let's go up to the last one on edit. This one. Let's get it back there. So the while loop for this. So do away with that while loop there. So on the code, if the code exists, then this the edit, then it doesn't, you are going to print that. So inside this, when the user enters the code, that's when you're going to use that code to edit any of the details. If it's one of the selection option or all of the option. So this way we are going to, we're supposed to define the you're supposed to define the loop because we want this menu to run until the user maybe wants to go back to main menu. So indent this. We're going to indent from here before the else of the wrong code. And sorry for these small mistakes, it happens. So like that, yeah. So let's do that. Let's cancel this. Run again and add book. Yeah, the other thing, let's now test the edit because that's where you are facing the problem. Wrong code entered. That's worked well. So let's go back to edit and run. Now with the right code, so we want to edit the think and grow rich. Yeah, select an option title. We want to edit the title. So enter the book title. So the book title is Think, not Think Grow Rich, but Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. Like that. Then enter. That was done. So let's go back to main menu and see whether our menu or our book was edited. So let's read books. You can see Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and that's all for that. Now let's test the delete book. Enter the book code to delete. You want to delete this one. So copy and paste. So book code 1002 deleted successfully. Let's see whether it was deleted. Delete books. Yeah, you can see. That's all for the tutorial series on the CRUD operation console application in Python, and that's just the simple steps to do that. So it's a good project for the beginner. If you are running Python, basically that's what you can do. In Python, you got the knowledge on the class and how to deal with the dictionaries. So and how to define the methods in a class, how to call them. So basically that's all for that. And I hope you enjoyed the series. Apart from that part on those mistakes we done on the project, getting the project, but that's an amazing experience you have got if you did all of this. And basically, don't just watch the video, do the coding because coding is basically practice, and that's all you are going to gain from all of this. So that's all for the video, the tutorial series. If you have any question regarding the series, or if you have a problem on any of the Python question, you can ask on the comment section. Thank you guys. Bingo.